Hi guys! Welcome back to Vintology by Lola. It's been a while and I hope that you are all doing well. I have been lucky enough to be able to work from home, and I say lucky enough because I feel blessed to still have a job. I am doing some online teaching, and let me just say that teaching art online is challenging, needless to say, because we know that art is all hands on. But it's been interesting, needless to say. And I have been lucky enough to be able to do some crafting in between teaching because you aren't online all the time. So that gives me free time. So it has given me some time to try some things that I have wanted to do for a while, but haven't let myself because the time that I have, I feel like there's other things that I should be doing. So I have wanted to make these flowers for a while, and I went out quickly to buy some fabric and decided that I would use some other things in my stash that I had and I would try to make them. So yesterday, the Ozarks, if you guys don't watch the Ozarks, it is so worth a watch. Binge watch the old ones and watch the new season. It is so good, in my opinion. And I sat down with a tea light and circles of satin and old scarves and some eyelash yarn and tulle, and just started making these flowers. And it was so relaxing and so addicting. As you can see, I kind of went a little nuts. I thought I was just going to make a couple, and I could probably sit down and do it for a whole nother day. In my opinion, they turned out really, really cute, you guys, and they were super, super easy. Now, this is not my idea. Again, I cannot say I came up with this on my own. I watched a whole bunch of different people. Again, I cannot point to one person. I don't say that it's one person who gave me the idea. There were a bunch of people that I watched, and a bunch of people had a bunch of different techniques. And within those techniques, I again, like I usually do, took a bunch of techniques, put them all together, and within putting those together, I came up with something that worked for me. So I can tell you what I did. I'll just pick up one flower. Okay, so let's pick up this brown flower. So what I did was I took a scarf and I cut apart a scarf, and my circles ranged from this big to this big. And then I took a tea light, just a little tea light, and I'm going to tell you guys, I put it on glass. And I put it on glass because I didn't want it, I just kind of didn't feel comfortable having it on my mat, on plastic. So I put it on glass, and then I figured out how high I could hold the fabric I was using on it. Now, yeah, there are some holes. It does burn some holes in it, which I was okay with. And it starts to wrinkle, and it starts to singe the ends of the fabric. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen it before, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not an expert. It just gets it hard, so it melts it. It kind of turns it into like plastic or something. I don't know what it does to it, but it does make it hard and kind of crunchy. So it singes the edges. So once I figured out how high I could hold it, that's what I would do. Then once I did all the edges, I went, and one of the techniques that I saw that made these flowers different was you actually hold the center of your circle over the tea light so that it gets all these yummy wrinkles in it. So all of these wrinkles you have in your flower, which make it look more like a flower. I have made these before, and it didn't look like a flower. It just looked like stacked up circles. It didn't look flower-like. It didn't look cabbage-like because they're kind of like cabbage roses. And I think the trick was putting it into the flame for the circle once you were done. So I did that. Then when I was done, what I did was I did all of these different circles and all of these different fabrics and all these different textures of scarves and satin and tulle. And I just stacked them all up all over the place. And then I started doing the flowers. And once I did the flowers, I took these clips that I have that were in my husband's workshop. And so I would stack them together the way that I liked them. And so then I would just clip them together like this. And I stacked all of them and put them aside. Then I took needle and thread and I just stitched them together. And it was literally 4 stitches. I just did an X and an X. And then I decided, I did have a stack of buttons that I had done too. I decided what buttons I wanted to use. So I had just a stack of buttons that I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do pearls and rhinestones, and I had put those aside. And then I decided how I wanted to do. So the very last step was to stitch the button on. Or in this case, these were flat back, so I had to glue those on. And I glued those on with, of course, that's Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix. Whatever you have, a fabric glue will obviously work the best for it. And it only took a couple seconds. Press it down. Then the very last thing that I did, so let me put this aside, which I thought really helped, was I just took it and I just squished it like this. Squished it up like this. And it just kind of makes it kind of form like a flower. And that was it, you guys. And so what I did was I did that to all of them, and this is what I ended up getting. I did use, like I said, it's so weird. You haven't talked. I've talked to my husband and my son, and I've texted my daughters and stuff, but I feel like I haven't talked to anyone. So I feel like I'm talking for the first time in days to somebody other than the other 2 people in my house. Sorry. But I used eyelash trim, and this was something I had from Christmas, but it just happened to look really pretty with the blue. Sorry, don't look at my nails. I took off my nails because I knew I wasn't going to get them done. They look horrible. I'm embarrassed by them, so don't look at them. And now that I've drawn attention to them, I put tulle on here that had polka dots in them. So I did that. Let's see what else this was. This was actually kind of cool. This was a printed scarf that had sunflowers on them that happened to just look really good. Oh, this was tulle, but it was like a Christmas tulle and it had gold and it just happened to look really good with this one. This was part of a scarf. What else was different? One of these has part of a shower curtain on it. Can't remember which one. Oh, this is part of a shower curtain, a satin shower curtain. So I used that too. You'd be amazed what you guys can use that really will, I hate to say it, catch fire, but will do really well. Oh, this was the other one. I had some really pretty DMC floss. And so I separated the DMC floss and I used that for this one. That brown just happened to be absolutely perfect, that coppery kind of brown color. And that one looked really pretty on there too. So I did that too. So those are my flowers. The other thing I was going to show you that I made too that was really fun was, and you're going to ask me who, and you guys know I am so bad. At least I say it wasn't my idea. Someone was showing these. I don't remember if it was Lori from Girl on the Ridge, or if it was Jennifer from Trace of Sparkle, or if it was Firefly. It might have been Firefly 47. Anyway, she was showing how she was doing paper clips, and she was using some of the stuff from my porch, some of the printouts from my porch prints, and I thought they were so cute. So I just quick whipped up some little paper clips, And so I used some doilies, and I used some lace, and I used some of her paper prints and some of her words, and these turned out so cute. So I did this one, and I did this one, and this kind of was more like Tim Holtz, and I did a metal clock piece, and I did buttons and the word journey. That one turned out really cute. And then this one says secrets. I thought these would be really cute in some journals. And then this one that says create. I thought that one was really cute. And then this one, which I actually am going to put in a bird journal I'm working on. Imagine. And then lastly, I was going to show you is, remember I showed you, I did this one, this cute little journal with the little girl, and that was for Donna Little's challenge. And so I decided I was going to make another one. So I just whipped up this one, and this one turned out so cute. So I put a little vintagey bead on the end, and then on the other end I put a garment pin. Hang on, let me show you. So I put on a garment on this. Hang on, that's it. This one has a button and a garment pin on a garment. Hang on, put it down here. So I put a garment pin on it. I can get it. My hands aren't working. There. Okay. There. So a garment pin and a butterfly. And I used brown, kind of a browny burgundy trim. And I can't think of the name of it right now. Blanking out. Okay. So I did that. And then this was a printout because I love these girls. I can't think of the author's name or the illustrator's name. And then I had taken some Julie Nutting paper that I had, and I thought it looked so cute with this. So I took some vintage trim, and I took some brown cheesecloth, and I took some green trim I had, and some buttons, and I put this on there and put down, it's the little things. And I just did another little book because I just wanted to do something really quick, and it really did go quick. And so then inside it just says it's lovely, and they all have all these, you know, the little pullouts. Each one has the pullout. So I did it almost exactly the same. And then this one just says choose joy, and I've got butterflies. Just felt like doing something very, very happy and sweet. And this little tag comes out, hello sunshine. And then this one just folds out like that. And then this one turned out really cute. I just did a little thing there and pulled this out. And I did that so you could do little tiny quotes or something. And then that pocket turned out really cute. The lace. And then the back. Live, laugh, love. And then this is really cute. So then it's just all a whole bunch of quotes and stuff. So that is what I have been up to, you guys. I've just kind of been creating and making. And I hope that everyone else has been having fun making and doing. Gosh, there has been so much to look at and so much to see and so many ideas that it's a little overwhelming because I am not going to lie. Everybody's doing so much fun stuff that I want to do it all. So I will keep you guys in the loop with what I am doing, and I hope that everyone else continues to share all their ideas too, because it's so much fun to see what everybody's doing. So everybody stay healthy, stay creative, and keep sharing your ideas. It's been so much fun. So take care, and I hope to see you guys soon. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to join my little family. So until later, take care. Bye.